welcome to Clearview News Desk. We're reaching you live from Nigeria's capital city, Abuja. Welcome. A special squad of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps (NSCDC) neutralized 59 bandits who had ambushed them in Kaduna State shortly after conducting a patrol of the National Grid installation in Shiroro local government area of Niger State on Tuesday. It was gathered that the incident occurred at about 3:40 p.m. when the convoy of the Special Monitoring Squad, comprising of 9 officers and 71 other ranks, drawn from the Commandant General Special Intelligence Squad, CGSIS operatives, FCT Command, and Kaduna State Command respectively, were ambushed at Ferinkasa area of Chukun local government area in Kaduna State. Confirming the incident, Corps Public Relations Officer Babawale Afolabi said 7 personnel of the Corps were still missing in action as of the time of filing this report. In the meantime, the Commandant General, while awaiting the full brief on the incident from the officers on the field, described the attack on NSCDC personnel as callous, unfortunate, and an attack too many on security operatives who have sworn to the defense of the country. Similarly, the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps has arrested 5 suspects for vandalizing critical national assets and infrastructure in Abuja. Clearview's Florence Joshua brings us details of the event.
I also wish to state in clear terms that henceforth, the FCT has become a no-go area for vandals, for scavengers, and odd hoodlums sleeping under the bridges in the city, after which they will come out in the night to vandalize government property and attack residents of the city.
The 5 suspects were caught with a truckload of stolen items at Day U-turn by Mopo Barracks on November 16, 2024, after initially resisting arrest by speeding off at Katampe Access. According to the NSCDC FCT Commandant Olushola Odumoshu, investigations revealed that the suspects were transporting the stolen items from Gitata Junction in Nasarawa State to an iron melting company in Sabo Wuse Kaduna Road, Niger State. The recovered items include stolen goods, drainage covers, iron pipe protection for bridge shoulders, communication mast accessories, amongst others.
The suspicious truck, if you look at it very closely, if you haven't, after this parade, you take a look at it. The left and right side mirrors were fortified with nails, supposedly to harm any security operative that may venture to stop them and for other mischievous reasons. As soon as the truck was apprehended, the driver and the co-driver ran away with the truck's ignition key, leaving behind 3 other occupants who were immediately arrested alongside the truck by our patrol team. On seeing the doggedness of our patrol teams and our officers and men on duty in ensuring their arrest, the driver and the other guy who ran away initially turned themselves in when they noticed that we had brought a towing vehicle to move the truck to our command. And thereafter, after surrendering to the arrests, the said driver of the truck was mandated to drive the truck down to the command for further investigation. Notable amongst the exhibits are we have manhole covers, we have handle bar from public water tank. We have scaffold pipes and clips, electricity aluminum conductors. We have wire mesh, aluminum conductors, like I said. Then central barricade from Nnamdi Azikiwe Expressway. You could see that. Where is it? Used to barricade the expressway. You can have them here as well. Iron steel section, rice milling machine iron, welding wires, binding wires, barbed wires, vandalized motorcycle parts, vandalized vehicle parts, vandalized wheelbarrow, and other household items and utensils suspected to have been stolen.
The suspect aged between 20 and 27 are from Kano and Niger states. Odumoshu warned that the FCT is a no-go area for vandals and scavengers and urged the public to provide prompt intelligence information to help the corps serve them better. The suspects are currently undergoing investigation and the NSCDC has assured that due diligence will be followed to ensure justice is served. Florence Joshua reporting for Clearview News Desk.
An Ogba Chief Magistrate Court in Lagos State on Tuesday ordered the remand of a 13-year-old boy, name withheld, at the correctional facility for boys. The 13-year-old was remanded at Oregon for allegedly defiling a 2-year-old girl. The teen was charged before the court on account of defilement preferred against him by the police. The prosecutor, Inspector John Iberedem, told the court that the teenager allegedly committed the offense at Ayodele Musa Street, Unity Estate, Egbeda, Lagos. According to Iberedem, the offense contravened Section 210, subsection 8 of the Child's Rights Laws of Lagos 2015. However, the defendant pleaded not guilty to the charge, and following his not guilty plea, Magistrate Kubenje ordered the remand of the teenager in the Correctional Center for Boys at Oregon. The magistrate, who refused to grant the defendant's bail application, ordered that the case file should be forwarded to the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions for legal advice. She adjourned the case until December 19, 2024 for mention. Now, two lovers preparing for their wedding have accused Major General G.S. Mohammed and Corporal A. Abubakar, among others, who assaulted them during a visit to some relatives in the Gwarimpa area of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. The lovers claimed they were beaten, injured, and unlawfully detained without committing any offense. According to their lawyer, Tom Uja, the incident occurred while the intending couple was driving along the 3rd Avenue, Gwarimpa, adding that the lovers tried to make way for the general's convoy, who were passing but couldn't because of the roadside traders. However, the general and his convoy overtook and blocked them. His anger was that they didn't park immediately when they heard the siren and descended into beating the young man's eyes without waiting for any explanation. When contacted on Tuesday, the Director, Army Public Relations, Major General Onyema Nwachukwu, confirmed the incident, saying the Acting Chief of Army Staff had ordered an investigation into the matter. Meanwhile, the lovers are demanding the immediate dismissal of the officers involved and 150 million naira in damages as compensation for the physical and emotional harm inflicted on them. 25 countries will participate in the second African Military Games, AMGA 2024, scheduled to be held from November 18 to 30th, 2024 in Abuja, the Federal Capital City. The athletes will be participating in 19 sporting activities, which will be taking place at the Moshood Abiola Stadium, except for obstacle crossing and shooting. The 2024 African Military Games are organized by the Organization of Military Sports in Africa, OSMA, and the International Military Sports Council, CISM. Meanwhile, the opening ceremony of the Games this Wednesday is graced with musical performance from the quartet of Nigerian singers D'banj, Olamide, Yemi Alade, and Timi Dakolo. D'banj performed at the closing ceremony of the 2013 African Cup of Nations, AFCON, in South Africa, which the Super Eagles of Nigeria won, while Yemi Alade sang the soundtrack and performed at the opening ceremony of the last AFCON in Ivory Coast. The chairman of Igbo Etiti local government area in Enugu State, Eric Odo, has appointed senior special assistants to focus on specific agricultural produce, including yam, garden egg, and pepper. Ezeogu Frederick Ogbonna was appointed as SSA on yam and pepper, while Nwodo Everistus Ugonna will serve as SSA on garden egg and pepper. In the appointment letters dated November 1, both appointees were instructed to report to the office of the executive chairman in Ogbede for briefing and deployment. It explained that this is not a career civil service appointment, but a temporary position held at the pleasure of the executive chairman. The appointments, according to a statement, underscore the chairman's focus on agriculture and specific crop development in the region. And that's the news. You can follow up on latest events and happenings around you via our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Clearview News Desk, or via our handle on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Clearview Online. Many thanks for joining us. I am Gloria Atta. Bye for now.